fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Wednesday, January 15th, 2020. Hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research. And before we get started, everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Let's check and see where we're at with the market. So SPX on the weekly chart, right? We're starting to get into the week right here. We got a little green spinning top here, a little bit of an upper shadow as we hit all-time highs yesterday. So red spinning top yesterday. Of course, the bears growling at that one. They're like, oh, this is it. This is the top. So we'll see. S&P futures are up. Well, they're a little bit flat this morning. We'll take a look at those this morning. They were down about 8-9 points last night, so we'll take a look at that and see how they recovered with our trend lines here momentarily. So anyway, fresh all-time highs yesterday. Bullish still proven otherwise, right? So still holding the upward trend line. So so let's take a look. Let's see what the S&P futures look like here. So they're down 1.5 right now. So again, that is very, very flat. So we'll see if that gets any strength into the opening session with that morning momentum. So this is a really, really sharp turn here. Right towards the end of the day, right? We saw that. This is kind of gave a big move down. So that right there makes it tough to put a trend line on it. So at this point, what we need to do is put a geometric triangle up here. Anytime it's too tough to draw a trend line, right? With sharp moves like that, we put our geometric levels up, right? So there's a couple things we can look at right here. We do have this, and then we could take a look a little bit. A lower move right here and just kind of see what's going on here. So basically, we've been working our way up this morning. We could consider this a brief upward trend line right here. So let's see if we can get over this geometric level that it just put in and make a move up to this geometric level right here. Obviously, 32.94 is going to be a key level for it to push above, and then if it gets above that, let's see if we can get to all-time highs there. So mostly earnings today. Let's take a look. So earnings season has started. So we had JP Morgan yesterday, but let's take a look. So far, we have Bank of America. Okay, they had a little bit mixed earnings this morning. You can see that's showing in their price right there. We also have UNH today. Okay, so UNH, well, I think they had an earnings beat, but they had a revenue miss. So they're down a little bit here pre-market. Let's see if that can turn into a reversal. It's not really gapping below any really key pivot levels right now. So we'll keep an eye on that. Goldman Sachs. They're going to be, their conference call is coming right at the morning, so let's see if that gets any activity today. Interestingly enough, we had a down move in Target, which reported weak sales, weak holiday sales. So that's gapping down this morning, and it's also bringing down a couple other ones too. It's bringing down some of the other retailers, bringing down Walmart, and even Costco's down a little bit, even though they already reported. Not really. You can see there's a little bit of just a tick right there that is kind of down with the market right there. Costco actually had great, comparable store numbers. So let's see if that gives you a reversal today. So there's a couple ones to look at. Finally, somebody put a downgrade out on Beyond. I don't know how much it's going to affect it, right? It's down like basically 4 points, starting to recover a little bit. So this thing's been just pretty monstrous. So if anybody's trying to short that today, they could get squeezed out again. We might see another move on that. NKTR, not a big. I'm not a big pharma, or biotech trader. So this one, I don't know, something about their application, they withdrew it or something like that. So that's kind of like a big news. They had a huge day the other day, right? Big candle, right? A nice gap up off of that. They need an inside day, and now it's down another 14 points or something like that. So, or 14%. So let's see. So it's down about 5 points right now. So nasty move yesterday. A couple others. We have an initiation on Piton this morning. So let's see if that gets any action today. Nothing really happened in pre-market today, but it might be something to look at. Let's take a look at the daily chart and see how that looks. It's trying to climb right here. We're seeing higher highs, higher lows. Look at that. The first cloud ever is forming on Piton. So let's see if it can get above that before it approaches it, right? So it has about a day or two to do that. So let's see, we have that. And then finally, if anybody is interested in oil, Oxy's been doing real well for us in the group, but ConocoPhillips just got an initiation this morning, so that could get a little activity today. So that's one to possibly keep on the radar if you're interested in oil stocks, or petroleum, or energy, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a wonderful trading day today. We'll catch you guys in the lunchtime market update, and remember your risk first and stay safe. See you soon.